Captain and Jones, the Sci-Fi Entertainment Podcast. Leigh here, your captain and host, and it's time for some damn family action. That's right. The Mando Twosman has their own movie. The first since 2019 since Rise of the Skywalker, and as you will know, I'm a big Club Moto fan, so you're in for a treat. Plus, you legendary Grogu fans, this isn't going to be any clickbait nonsense that we see, just a lot of positivity and the classic Phasma and Jarvis tropes. Let's ride on and start this preview. Jon Favreau, King, is at the helm, and Ludwig Gustafsson, legend, will be composing this film. Jon has been a consistent producer, but he has had his errors, like with the Book of Boba Fett, but I still love the series. Fans, of course, will be wanting Jon to come back stronger after Series 3, even though I was a fan of Series 3. Yeah, love it. He might have a strong chance of proving them wrong. Ludwig, of course, is an iconic composer. He has continued to bring us some classic tunes that we are remembering. He did a remix of Boys Noise, which is so cool and current. The download soundtrack has now been released at the time of recording, and I can't wait for more Ludwig G's as the soundtrack is the chef's kiss. Pedro Pascal is one of the high points. He will be helmetless, but the good news is they will be having a bit of a focus on his views on the Creed, especially with the helmet, which was a thing back in 2022-2023. Especially when the Hutts caused chaos. Bad Hutts! I am interested to see what Pedro can do and how Brendan Wayne and the Chief Crowder do as well. Grogu's journey is one of the high points for me. If you're a familiar listener, you know I have recently had a rant on how children have been written recently. Not Devon and Sarah or Riley Lawson, who will explain more, but you're going to have to wait for that. Teasingly, as they have broken a streak, and you've got to work with that, especially with Grogu having that disadvantage back in season 1. Now they're still having those moments, but they're making him into a hero, which is good. What I'm looking forward to is Grogu becoming a team player and an individual, which is what he needs to avoid for when in the footsteps of a certain show, which I'm tired of bringing down. I don't like being like this, but fingers crossed. Grogu has everything in the bag, including the reality check. What? Reality check, eh? Remember Omega after Echo's departure and Tech's death? She was upset, angry, plus she suffered and she had to get her act together, which is what I think we'll be seeing with Grogu. This is a good thing, by the way. I'm looking forward to seeing his relationships with the Ensigns, Bai, Clang, Cleto, and Minch. They're iconic, the center of cuteness, and from what we see, there'll be a mix of the classic Bad Baby, plus some pleasantries to bring it all together. So bring it on, guys. Bring it on. Grogu requires 5 puppeteers to operate in the Mandalorian and Grogu. Climbing, swimming, running. Shout out to the puppeteers! The partnership between Mando and Grogu is one of Leigh's high points. You know how much I love these guys. Legends! I love that they're going to teach Grogu to be a team player, but also how to adapt without his father, as there will be time where he'll need to man up and continue without him. I think in development, it's the best move to turn him into more than just a cute puppet, which sells. Grogu is a tough cookie. Use nostalgia to your advantage, not because you want to save viewers or generate content RTD. Russell, man. Sigourney Weaver, cast back to the secret films of a few episodes ago. People still seem to want to see it happen. I hope it's not the case, but it would need to be good, in my honest opinion. I think Sigourney's going to be under my radar, so she is looking to be the surprise of the show. You never know here, you never know. It's time for an Embo chat. There have been rumours of him being the villain, the main villain, and he is in multiple scenes. I watched a scene from the Clone Wars that shows him working for Hutts, where he and his dog Marek was unpacking by Maul, Savage, Previsor, and the Death Watch after the deal went wrong. R.I.P. Marek. He has a new dog called Kibu. If he is, Embo needs a motive to make him stand out. Something I've said about Shin Hati, which I will expand on at a later date. Also under my radar is Jeremy Allen White, aka Rotta, the Hutt. I love the design of Rotta, but I feel we don't know much, so that's why he could be a dark horse, which is looking likely from what I've been hearing. But I hope it's not a sequel of the Clone Wars, as I always have strong opposition to copycats like wimping out, which you know I'm very tough on. Hanky Madeira and Johnny Coyne from The Spies are back. Johnny's always got a name, and John has hinted that we'll love his name when we hear it, and it's Lord Janu, aka Commander Coyne. Janu Coyne! The reference is to Jono Godali, a lawmaker in the Star Wars Legends. We get to see him in a clip where he's been caught by Mandalorian And Grogu and Zeb. We also know he'll go head to head with Dave Filoni's Trap Wolf, which will be intriguing. Also, he traps the boys at some point. Classic Imperial tut. Tuttington! I think their huts are going to be iconic. They're gangsters and they do feel intimidating, regardless of some of my current thoughts. There will be a variety of planet including Shakri. No, that's a just Chibnall creation. Mystery Christy Boy. That's messed up. It's Shakari, which is the planet where Hugo, the Adenian informant, lives. And there's also a Delphi base, Nal Hutta, and Navarro. As well as Martin Scott's playing an informant called Hugo. John Turturro has been acknowledged in the credits of the film. Why? He has made some suggestions about the huts in the film. This is teamwork. They officially released 4 clips. One is Grogu and his button mishap, and the second is the duo riding a machine to face the Imperials. Third is John helmless at the mercy of huts. Bad huts, and the last one is Colonel Ward briefing John of Hut Central. Yes. Finally, people could easily surprise. As I've said, Embo, Rotta and Colonel Ward, they think they can make a surprise impact. Look at Lucy Varios, Spybot, Darth Vader, and Dryden Voss from Moral Charlotte. Anything is possible. Plus, the early spoiler-free reviews are promising, which is good in my honest opinion. Are you excited for the Mandalorian review? Comment down below or at First22 on social media. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel. Plus, subscribe to the channel. Click on the subscribe button when you get to First page and turn on notifications to stay up to date. Next time, it's more Charlotte discussion as I discuss my boy Sam Witwer, Children Rising, Mr. Vader's, plus the classic streak of Copy Now, and my thoughts on the Brandon Lawson situation. Season 1 was a hit. And also you'll be seeing why I think it's a hit. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mandalorian and Grogu film. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next episode. Goodbye everyone, and once again, may the Force be with you all.